Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's all time for another episode of Fata Morgana and the 7th layer. Let's continue, shall we? It's late actually for me with recording this. I don't know how long I will record and if I will finish even this episode, but who knows. Anyway, let's go. God damn it, the soundtrack always gets me. What? You two aren't dating yet? Not yet. I don't think 3 months is enough to start a relationship like that. Jesus. God damn it. Dark Knight. Are you serious? No. You see her like once a week, right? And you travel so far to do it. But I don't know if it doesn't feel that way. Like, I highly doubt someone would get on a bumpy train for hours to go to see a guy she doesn't like. Or maybe it's you who doesn't like her. It would be a miracle if she liked me. Oh my god, he's so antisocial. Yeah, it'd be a waste for her. Even if just hypothetically she had the same feelings as I do. I could never hope to make her happy in any way. Why do you say that? Why? Come on, I have no money and no prospects for the future. I don't deserve to date anyone as I am now. You're overthinking it. No one said you need qualifications for love. That's only something that applies to teenagers. Once you're in your late 20s, there's things you can't gloss over with emotion. Like, is your livelihood stable? Do you have savings? What do you do for work? Lots of things like that. So being a man is too hard, huh? Wow. I would like for you to not joke about this. Yeah, I know that, but don't you think that's beside the point? You only know what you know online and you don't know how the real girls actually are. Not all girls fit into that mold where they only care about the man's status, right? Well, yeah, I think so. But I think she's the one that she sees isn't the real me. I mean, yeah, probably. Like, you put like a different face when you're like out there. You're different in your basement. She sees the talented, legitimate creator, Dark Knight. She doesn't see the Michelle, the weed in the world of flowers. Okay, we're not getting anywhere. Come on, what is it really? Do you like her or not? I mean, just be straight, I won't judge. I like her, I think. You think? No, I like her. Well then, stop mulling over it and tell her. If I do tell her, if you do, I'm thinking about quitting game development and finding honest work. Huh. Okay. So what would let you come to terms with this? Can you say that you making the decision wouldn't be her fault? I think so, yeah. She probably wouldn't like that. Because, like, she found him because of this game, so making the games is, like, probably the worst thing he can do if they like end up together and stuff. I mean, he could still like you have a hobby and making them in a free time. Like, that would work. I don't know, I can already see it. If you decide that it will destroy you, yeah, pretty much. I mean, she likes your games, right? Why would you stop? First you need to struggle to order to strive. That you can do, I would know. After you struggle to the point you can do anything, then you can compromise. You should open up to her about everything. Say you have no money and no future, that you have no guarantee of stability to your work or life, that you have nothing to make her happy, but that you like her. I'm thinking about going to Lyon. Really? Okay then, here's what I will do. I will put all my money on the tables, flipping, and you getting totally rejected, lol. I thought you were on my side. I mean, I'm just a little jealous. You're getting a girlfriend and me not having one? Huh? You don't have one? Did you really think I did? Wow. The online talk. No, I just assumed you were a decent with woman. I'm a virgin here, a virgin, lol. Oh. It had been 3 months since I met Giselle, and like I had told Imeon in our chats, we met pretty frequently. We texted often, and after exchanging phone numbers, numbers had calls here and there. Mion had said things like, this isn't basically the same as dating already. I mean, she probably feels that way already. If on the off chance she actually did feel that way, I would be honored, but I still get the same sense that this was just her way of being nice to me. Yeah, always doubting yourself. That's the issue here. I had no idea what people normally did in these situations. For me, it was more difficult to read clues and make inferences about girls than it was to beat any kind of game. I couldn't get along smoothly with the regular people anyhow, so I was even less capable of knowing if it was okay to act on this emotion. Although, to be honest, I had one girlfriend in high school. Oh, good for you. Well, if you can call someone whose hand I never held could never get any further than the girlfriend. Okay, never mind then. Actually, once I couldn't pick up any hands and ended it pretty quickly. I thought I had forgotten all about it, but since meeting Giselle, the memories were kind of slipping back. It wasn't as though we didn't like one another. I was doing my best to think of her in all that I did. Perhaps I was just wrong in my approach. No, maybe we didn't actually like one another. People have certain affinities in the end. Not just things like personalities or hobbies, but something deeper, like wavelengths. In the end, all I can really do is hope. Hope that her wavelength matches my own. I'm a negative person. She's positive and humble. We're polar opposites, any way you look at it. But I just hope our arrows point at the same direction. Okay. So this whole episode is going to be about the IRL, like, relationship between Dark Knights, like Michelle and Giselle. Okay, so this is one of those. As I arrived at Leon station, Giselle had apparently already been waiting for me, and pranced over with a smile as soon as she noticed me. She was on the taller side for the girl, but that gesture made her seem like puppy running to greet me. Okay. It was pretty far to Leon, right? We would have met partway again. Her breathing was fast from running for a moment, and I couldn't look directly at her. Having seen her multiple times now, I could actually converse with her leagues better than I could at first. But things was what came to come. I couldn't help but be nervous. Well, you came to Paris to see me the first time. Yeah. Well, that's true, yes. And plus? Plus what? Nah, never mind. Yeah, she likes you. I thought that if I was going to be telling her my feelings, it was important that I come to her. I couldn't say that yet. Is there anywhere you would like to go? No, I don't really decide on anything, but yeah, maybe we could go on a walk somewhere. What? Just a walk is okay? I mean, isn't that pretty much what you did when you came to Paris first? You also just walked around. That's good. That's totally okay. I'm actually happy. I can introduce you to all the sights that I see normally. The liveliness of Lyon seems softer than that of the Paris somehow. Lyon was a populated city, and being the second largest city in France, had its share of tourists. The sheer amount of people was impressive, but perhaps the reason it felt more relaxed was because of the atmosphere of southern France. And maybe it was also because I had Giselle with me. Have you ever visited Lyon before? No, it's my first time. I haven't left Paris much at all. Well, to be perfectly honest, I rarely leave my house. Oh, is that so? Huh, I'm so glad I get to be here first. I had jumped. I wish you wouldn't say it like that. I felt that trying to laugh it off ended up just clearing my throat. Okay. And also, it was my first time going to Dijon as well. Okay. Borges too? Borges and Avalon and Orleans? Okay. As if something that about my response was funny, Giselle was grinning widely. I squinted to the side of her, and she responded in a seemingly elated voice. So, Michelle, I've really been successful in bringing you out to these new places, haven't I? Oh no. I'm getting myself into a trap that will reveal everything. If she never came along, would I have never gone? For her to be so special that even a shut-in like me can get up the energy to get out of the house. It was like she was trying to pull it out of me. I was very unsure how to respond, but she smiled as she looked at me over. I'm sure you know, but Leon has two rivers running through it. The Saona and the Rhona. I had no idea. So, yeah, some geography. I'm so bad at geography. I personally like the Saona better. Okay, whatever you say. So, can we go there today? Feeling the wind as we walk along is so lovely. I was more than a little relieved that she changed the subject. Okay. That's all part of her plan. The surface of Saona River had a strikingly deep color to it. Gentle wind along the riverbank seems to stroke and lift Giselle's glistening hair. This doubting scene could have been easily something out of the portrait. I slightly regretted not bringing a camera with me. There's something I've been wondering about lately. She lifted her eyes to meet mine. As always, her eyes seems to pull me in. Okay. Why did you decide to tell me your impressions of my games? Okay, let's see. Okay. Huh? My question was unexpected. She opened her eyes, wide in surprise. Well, how can I put it? I never thought that would occur to anyone. At least I'm not the type to do it. Why not? The world is overflowing with better stuff. You might not be well versed in games, but you read books and watch movies. Yes, and I watch TV dramas on TV as well. Compared to content like that, games that I make are negligibly small. It takes effort to gather your thoughts and relay your impressions on something, so I just think what I make isn't really worth at the time. I knew I was dwelling on something negative right now, yeah, pretty much. But I wanted to finally bring it up no matter what. Why did she feel such interest in my games, to the point she wanted to write me about how she felt about them? Why did they stick with her like that? Yeah, these are actually good questions, because she didn't knew him from before, she just knew his games, and somehow just wanted to talk. So what struck you with these games? Of course, I couldn't deny that one big motivation for wanting to ask was because it was her, a beautiful girl. She thought for a moment and then spoke. Why would you think it isn't worth it the time? Like I said, it's just too small to even be. Is something bad if it's small? Something in her face seems to hint at anger. I honestly think you do something amazing. I mean, you create words all on your own, don't you? Yeah, I could expect some kind of answer like this. Well, but most people who play them just toss it aside. It's not as though I don't understand what you're getting at. You tend to think that since a lot of people don't know about it, and doesn't make a lot of money, so that it has no value, right? I think sometimes that if I don't get the real results, there's no meaning in it. Sorry. What kind of results are you looking for? Isn't it not just money, and if this result also includes reaching someone hard in a meaningful way? Then you have already achieved that result. Ah, nice. Your games reached my heart. I love the worlds you create. Another strong gust of wind came through. The black hair fluttered. The slight pink of her cheeks looked more vivid than ever. And with each smile she gave me, the words her very existence seems to pierce my heart. Such an underhanded technique. Hearing those words from her, having her smile at me so, I had no chance in resisting to her captivation. I couldn't even pull my eyes away in nervousness. Giselle, I like you. Just straightforward. Okay. I said it. I should have, I don't know, had a better approach. I should have waited until I had the sunset before us. I should have prepared better emotionally or with better words. I was planning on that. This was too sudden. I didn't even come to a natural time in our conversation. But I went ahead and said it. But I knew I couldn't end abruptly. Don't look away, keep it together. Take a deep breath and continue. I revealed my feelings, and it was easy to tell by her face that her entire brain had stopped. Her cheeks then grew red, and her hands started moving in an aimless confusion. Wait, what? Whatever your answer, I want to say more. She nodded in a quasi fidgety motion. She didn't seem capable of words anyway. Though saying her so frustrated actually made it easier for me to stay calm. I'm the lowest degrees of society, objectively. That's objectively true too. You always say how amazing I am, but in reality I have no money and no steady work. And what's more, I'm in my late 20s and still I'm trying to continue this selfish pursuit. I tried as much as I can to be cool and respectable for you, but the real me, I think, would only disappoint. You might be reluctant to introduce me to your friends, and then we're together. I think it would be more likely that for me to cause you problems than make you happy. But I always wish that we can be together and spend a longer time together than we are. So much that I think I would be a bother to you. So at least I can be a guy worthy of being with you. I will try my best. Can we start going out? I said it. I said all of it. No, did I really get everything out? I don't know. I felt like there was a lot I missed and things I couldn't fully communicate. But I think it was the best I could manage. Once I finished, I felt sweat start to beat all over me. Something like a sense of urgency was gripping my chest, and despite somehow managing to say everything while keeping eye contact, I was afraid to gouge her expression and turn my head to the water. Emails had said that Giselle probably likes me, and my confidence in his words were slowly taking root. That was the whole premise for revealing that I liked her. But what if it was actually just she was a big fan and nothing more? I couldn't deny that possibility. She may have just been meeting me out of the curiosity of the creator from the different background. Following that line of reasoning, I felt an intense wave of fear bubble inside. Yeah, pretty much. No wonders. 1, 2, 3 seconds and the silence continued. This was too long. I wish she was appalled at how I just unloaded my insecurities on her, and other such baseless thoughts swirled inside my head. When she finally looked up at me to speak, Giselle was like a radio with a broken tuner, and her face got red so that even I felt like jumping into a hole and hiding. I may not be perfect, but I hope you'll accept me. And that was that. Your value as a person could be either a 0 or a 10 out of 10 in the eyes of others. There were some who basically saw through me, and I wasn't even worth evaluation. But then there were those like Giselle who saw everything in me. I was well aware that this was the stuff of miracles. Even if I could live my life a million times over, I would never find another like Giselle. That's why for me, that was the ultimate fortune, the ultimate miracle. Yes, even after countless lives, this was a chance I could never acquire again. A literal once-in-a-lifetime shot. Are you really okay with it? Upon hearing her response, a silver of doubt swept over me before I could celebrate. Oh, she's blushing. Okay, yes, I mean, all I can say is I'm so happy. I never thought that you felt that way about me. Yeah, but you know, like I said, I have so many. Goddammit, shut up already. Oh, I know, I understand what you mean. Life is hard, and your efforts don't always pay off like you want. But then you told me that you wouldn't do it and try your best, right? For me. Yeah. Well, I first met you, I knew I liked you. Thank you. So when you told me that you did too, I was ready to jump for joy and say yes twice. But my friends told me something. Huh? If that guy tries to be leashed, then cut him off. Wow. That's something I could never try to do. Oh yeah. So there's no problem then. Hey Michelle, I don't need rings or clothes or anything expensive like that. But there's something that I want. I want you to let me be the first to play your games. Ah, sweet. That's just wow. What could she have said? That would have hit me harder than that. I wanted to be the first too. Why was she able to know exactly the words that I wanted to hear? Now I can only fall for you even more. Giselle, I could never leave you now. Okay. So, did you do it? No, we didn't. Why is that the first thing you ask after hearing me out? Just the way things were going, it's weirder not to. Are you important? Bit. That's exactly the way Virgin would think. If Virgin calling out under Virgin is a little... But yeah, I'm half jealous and half happy for you. I feel like you could get one if you didn't have strict standards. I think you can say that when you haven't seen me, lol, at the very least. I don't have the appearance that feels like. But appearance isn't everything, I think. Says one who is blessed with a nice appearance. Yet you've never seen me either. I haven't, but you are at least the level where you can get a girl. That has now been proven. Handsome guys are so lucky. Wow. Well, my jealousy aside for now, it seems like she's gonna be one who understands you. Understands me. I don't know, like, I feel like with creators there's a lot of who are sensitive or just let others get to them. I wouldn't mind that. Sometimes like either the price of the majority or the price of those clothes can be good support for these people. Like this episode, I said like I don't think like this like real like IRL stuff is like necessary for the 7-player story, but this whole like doing this like whole like, you know, this whole episode, not just this part, like this whole episode about creators and stuff, like what Michelle was like feeling and stuff, I basically can tell these things about myself as well. Like this is actually kind of personal episode. Who would have thought? And those close to you aren't just family, but friends, accomplices, even lovers, heck, even someone you have crush on who doesn't reciprocate. If a lot of people say no, as long as those close to say yes, I feel that can be motivation that you need. So what I mean is, it seems like you finally got your motivation, huh? Had it been like our usual exchanges, we would have had a lot more back and forth. But right now, he hit the nail on the head completely. The prideful drive of impressing the masses. If I could shift that and make her my new motivation, it's highly possible that I could make something completely different from what I made before. Okay. That's the episode. That been like closer personal episode than I thought. Like the whole talk and discussion about creators, what it is to be a creator, like how some people don't understand how motivation works and stuff like this. Okay, I quite like that episode. For other reasons than the game probably wanted me to care, but Anyway, thank you for watching guys, see you in the next one. Click that like button if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you'd like to support me and see the episodes earlier. Thank you once again, and for Pocket Watch is going out.